Sebastian here for Comic Impact, bringing you another impactful origin, and we're getting ready for the Age of Ultron. So let's start with the Master of Evil, Ultron himself. Ultron first premiered in Avengers 54 and 55 in 1968. He was created by Roy Thomas and John Buscema. Now, of course, in Avengers 54, he had a brief cameo appearance, a last panel kind of appearance. A lot of comics had that back in the day. Same thing with, Wolverine, and technically his first appearance is issue 180, but you really only get to see, a silhouette part of him. I think Venom also has a similar kind of appearance in the Marvel Comics. Of course, the character of Ultron himself is based on Meccano from old Captain Video, which is an old serialized show from the 1950s, and of course they later got a Fawcett comic, and the character of Meccano is from the comics that came out to go alongside the show. Of course, in that original appearance, he was disguised as the Crimson Cowl, leader of the Masters of Evil, and of course it wasn't revealed until that second part that he was Ultron 5. Of course, he returns in issues 57 and 58 to have a showdown with the Vision, and through the fight we learn that he's actually the Vision's creator. And of course, in the final moments, Ultron is defeated, where of course we learn later that Ultron isn't just a creation of any sort of mad scientist. He's actually Hank Pym's creation. Hank Pym used his own brain patterns and brain waves and imbued it into his living android. And of course, the android developed a hatred for Pym and decided that the only way to protect Earth was, of course, to destroy it. And from there, Ultron develops a hatred for his creator and a bit of a crush on his creator's girlfriend. Of course, I'm talking about Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. Ultron makes his escape, and the rest is history. Now, of course, there's a lot of great Ultron stories out there. We've got his first appearances, those first 4 that you can pick up in some of the Marvel Masterworks, and I believe they are on Marvel Unlimited, and they may be on Comixology. There's The Mighty Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis and Frank Cho, where, of course, one of the later versions of Ultron takes on the visage of the woman he loves, Janet Van Dyne, and makes his appearances in a new, almost a T2 Liquid Terminator form, taking on the appearance of Janet. Of course, we've got Age of Ultron, which is a story within the comics from only a couple of years ago, but has nothing to do with the movie, I can assure you that. This is a great story, at least as far as I'm concerned. Ultron taking himself and spreading himself throughout time to alter history, to of course destroy the Avengers and humanity. Pretty cool stuff. I thought they did a lot of fun time travel tropes. They had some fun sort of exploring alternate versions of the Marvel Universe through Ultron's affecting of history. Pretty cool stuff. He also has made his appearance on a few TV shows. In fact, 2 of my favorites, Earth's Mightiest Heroes and Avengers Assemble. He's actually pretty great in that. Of course, the movie is only a couple weeks away, and we'll try and cover a couple more characters leading up to the movie. But thank you for watching, and I hope this brief look at the history of Ultron was good for you. Certainly was for me, and if you like this video and want to see more, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, give us a subscribe, hit us up on the social media. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on the Instagram, and hey, like I always ask, if you want to see any heroes or villains briefly done from any of Comicdom, please let me know. I'm more than happy to cover them for you. Thank you very much for watching.